Hello, and welcome to Printify's new video series all about design for your online business. I'm here with one of our best graphic designers, Emma.
Hi.
We're going to talk about things like how to create the best design, what design practices to follow, and what current design trends are. We hope you enjoy it, and we would love to hear your feedback down in the comments below. So Emma, what are we going to talk about today?
So today I figured we could turn a rough sketch or idea into a custom t-shirt design. Do you have any idea of what you want to create today?
Yes, I want something artsy, something fun for my online business. And I love puns and jokes, so that must be included.
Perfect, okay. Well, first thing we want to consider definitely is branding elements. So like your logo, your color scheme, anything that gives your brand a personality.
I made a rough sketch in Canva. I know a lot of beginners use Canva, so I tried that as well. And maybe we can take a look at it.
Sure, Canva's a great place to start. Okay, so I've gone ahead and pulled in your design from Canva, as you can see it here. And as you'll also notice, I'm using Adobe Illustrator today because it's my preferred design software program.
And thank you for doing this. I'm actually a little bit embarrassed by my rough sketch here, so let's see what you can do with it.
It's no problem at all. I think every stage of the design process should be fun and creative, so don't even worry about it. First thing I'm going to do, or that you'll notice in my sketch over here, is I broke up your text into 2 lines. This is because we had some competing elements over here between your text and your illustration. And I think that by splitting it up into 2 lines, putting it on an even plane, and left aligning everything, you'll have better readability. So let's go ahead and import the text that you wanted, POD rocks.
Yeah, and I can see that it already looks so much better. It's much cleaner, it's much more simple. Yeah.
Another thing that you'll notice is I made some changes to your Peapod illustration, which by the way, I thought was great. I went ahead and made it into a line drawing, and I changed the faces, made it much more simplified, and just so you know, this is still a working sketch on my part. Before calling this final, I wanted to go out into the web and see what other industry professionals, brands, illustrators are doing, just to get some inspiration. 2 tools I like to use on the internet for illustration, basically overall design inspo, are Dribbble and Behance. And after gathering a lot of inspiration, this is the final design I've decided to choose.
And so I really like this, it looks great, but I do have one question. I noticed that you changed the font color from my text from green to black. Why did we change that?
Sure, so in your original design, and we can go back over and take a look at it, we have these 2 somewhat competing greens. I also figured that by changing the text to black, we would get a little bit more contrast on whatever background you decide to have, meaning whatever t-shirt color you decide to print. For the example's sake, I've assumed that we're doing a white t-shirt, so black text is gonna really stand out on a white t-shirt, and we're not gonna have any competing color values with our illustration. Also, while doing this, I noticed that there was another branding element that could be really strong here and kind of add to the pun. It's this little rocker hand symbol, which I think is adorable. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it on the line with POD. And the reason I'm doing that is A, to strengthen the message we're sending, and also B, lengthen our line length so that POD and rocks aren't so stark in differences between length.
I love it. I think it really looks great, and the double pun is just amazing.
Of course, and just so everyone knows, the most important part of saving a design like this and uploading to Printify is to make sure that whatever file you save has a transparent background. I noticed on the original design here that we have a white background. And something to keep in mind when overall printing in the printing industry, if you have a white background, the printer will assume to print white, so we don't want to do that. We want to make sure it's transparent.
Wow, I absolutely love the design. It looks amazing. I learned so much from you today, and there's actually a lot more to consider than you would ever think. So thank you, Emma.
No, thank you. It was a blast.
How do you feel? Are you ready to start designing? What other design-related questions do you have, or what do you want to learn in the next video? Let us know in the comments down below, and make sure to like and subscribe, and join us next time for a lesson in design related to your online business.